We'll tell thee a tale on the birthday of Will, with a hey ho, the wind and the rain. It's 12th night, oh won't you will, for the rain it raineth every day.
Come, come, sweet friends, I welcome thee to Illyria. Oh, hark! The noble Duke is in love with the Countess Olivia. But love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds. Come, let's see how love and music he combines.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it. That's surfeiting. The appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stilling and giving odor. Enough, no more. Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a heart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ever since pursue me.
Let us walk to the seashore. Alas, there was a shipwreck last night. Rest in peace, whom the earth has lost. But who's that lying on the sandy floor? Slowly, slowly she gains her consciousness and asks, where's my twin brother? Has the sea devoured him cruelly? No, assures the captain in his wonted calmness. I saw him combating the waves like Arion on the dolphin's back. For saying so, there's gold, says Lady Viola. Blessed are those whom the God saves. She decides to serve the Duke as a page, stripping herself of feminine attire. She chooses herself to be called Cesario. In manners, she mirrors her twin brother. Thus, Lady Viola enters Duke Orsino's court. Let's see how they amuse us with their sports.
Who saw Cesario? How?
On your arguments, my lord. Here,
Cesario, I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto Lady Olivia.
say I just speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. She'll attend it better in thy youth.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it! Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative, a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet, above we strive. Who are you? Myself would be his wife.
Bitterly, bitterly Olivia moans for the death of her brother dear, like a cloistress in a veiled walk. And the men, she vows to scare. And there's a jester, Feste is his name, to befool the beauteous dame.
Wit, and admit I will, put me into good fooling. For what says Quinipolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Sir, I bid them take away you.
Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna. I must catechize you for it. Good, my mouse of virtue, answer me. Why mournest thou?
Good fool. For my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take the fool away, gentlemen.
When Cesario comes with Orsino's words, what happens next? We wonder, ladies and lords.
The honorable lady of the house, is it she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and an unmatchable beauty. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Not sweet lady.
I forgive you the praise. Come to what is important in it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
But madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one I was this present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done. It's God did all. It's truly beauty blent, whose red and white natures, whom sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the coolest she alive. If you will lead these dresses to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you were fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adoration, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him.
If I did love you in my master's flame, it's such a suffering, such a deadly life. In your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house, write loyal canons of contempt love, and sing them loud in the dead of the night. Hallow your name to the river-bred hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might too much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortune, that my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well.
Farewell, fair cruelty.
Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit, to give thee fivefold blazon, not fast, soft, soft, unless the master be man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague.
Meanwhile, a young man appears in Illyria, seeking his friend as he wanders around. He reaches the doorsteps of a royal palace, when by the countess he was found. Who is he? Olivia takes much delight in. Come, let's see what is to be seen.
I pray thee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house. Shalt not choose but go. Do not deny.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense in lethe steep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Would thou'st be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
How amusing! Lords and ladies, can you identify who the young man is? Lady Viola's twin, Sebastian is his name, who charmed the fair, beauteous dame. And how so? Let us our reason awaken as Cesario. Sebastian has been mistaken.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness. I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust. But that I am mad, or the lady is mad. There is something in it that is deceivable. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. Now go with me into the Chandribai. There, underneath that consecrated roof, plight to me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. What do you say?
Oh, I will go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, and heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now we come to a place, Denuma, with Orsino, Viola, Sebastian, and Olivia, a comedy of errors. When the errors it spares to sing of joy, the jester appears. And it is when I must be mute to allow to play the festive flute. By then, gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth.
Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam,
Gracious Olivia!
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord is sick. My duty hushes me.
If it ought to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
Leave you the marble-breasted tyrant still. I'll sacrifice thy lamb that I do love, to spite a raven's heart within a dove. Come, boy, with me.
And I, most jocund, apt and willingly, to do a rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love desire, more than my life, more by all more, than ere I shall love wife.
I mean detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long?
Come away, Cesario.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Sira.
No, my lord, not I.
Madam, I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of my Caroline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. My father had a mole upon his brow,
Oh, and so had mine.
and died that day, when while after my birth had numbered 30 years.
Oh, that record is still lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal act that day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing left to make us happy both, but this masculine usurped desire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune, do cohere and jump that I am Viola.
Were you a woman? As the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola. So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
A sister. You are she.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wrack. Boy, thou hast said me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I always swear, and all this swearing is as true in soul as that oath can kindle the fire that thou shivers deep from mine.
Cesario, come! For so you shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are sin, Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.